Just want to welcome everyone to the Stacy A. Cross podcast show. Whether you're listening now or later, it is always the perfect time. I am Stacy A. Cross, and there is no E in my name. Are you a comfort killer? Where are my comfort killers? Let's go. Great afternoon, comfort killers. You're listening to the Stacy A. Cross Show. I am Stacy A. Cross, and there is no E in my name. My mission in life is to help millions, to teach millions to get uncomfortable, to think better, to act better, and to live better. I do that using my energy and my voice. So this podcast is a channel, it's a vehicle to get my mission across to the globe. Okay, so you can lead me on all my socials at Stacy A. Cross on practically everything across the board. And I just want to say we have upcoming Q&A sessions. So if you have questions that you would like to have answered, go ahead and email me at hello@thecomfortkillers.com. And these questions will be answered in video form, and they'll be answered inside the Facebook group. So if you have Facebook, which I think you do, log on and then go to facebook.com/groups/The Comfort Killers, or just type The Comfort Killers in there and log into the group, because we have crazy engagement. In fact, I'm on a 6-month engagement spree, and you're going to actually get the benefit of that, because it's all about you and how I could be of service to my public. So I'm so excited for that. And another thing is the Comfort Killers Academy. It's $37 a month right now. I didn't press the button yet to put it up to $47, but I think within a couple of days after hearing this podcast, it will be up to $47 per month. Now, the Comfort Killers Academy is, for those that they're like, okay, what do I do? Self-improvement space is so large. It's so grand. Well, what can I do to develop myself in a structured way? And what the Comfort Killers is a group of highly engaged and highly focused on achievement, highly focused on success. These individuals come together and we collaborate through masterminds, and we just have levels of knowingness and levels of understanding. So instead of coming into an industry such as self-improvement, you want to get better, you want to fix yourself and not know the first thing to do. Well, we've set it up in an organized fashion, and that's going on right now at the Comfort Killers Academy. So all you have to do is log on to academy.thecomfortkillers.com. It's in the show notes, the link, but it's academy.thecomfortkillers.com. Again, that's academy.thecomfortkillers.com. Now that we got that cleared out of the way, I've been dispensing indestructible energy since 1981. And today's show is special because the show came about, it was an idea, middle of the day. Well, it was about 11:30 going up to noon today. And I felt a little drowsy. I felt like, oh man, I could go for a nap right now. And I could really, get tucked in the sheets, grab the pillow and just kind of take it down for about an hour or 2 hours or something. And then it brought my attention into last night. So my goal this week, I set a 5-day goal, and it's a part of my power pack, for self-discipline power pack. So first I do things, I'm like, okay, if I could do it, I'm sure it'll help other people. And a part of this is doing a 9-mile walk every day. And last night I have a class that I go to on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So last night, Tuesday night, I actually went to this class, and I got home about 10, I want to say close to 10 p.m. And mind you, I didn't walk my 9 miles. I went there to the class, dressed in my sweats and my sneakers and my t-shirt, ready to, because I know myself. So it's like I'm better prepared now than wait and then kind of get sucked in that comfort of the ego, sucked in the comfort of tradition, sucked in the comfort of average, right? I didn't want to do that. And I knew if I came to my apartment last night at that time of night, I'll just be like, that quick decision that you made. Okay. And then you give yourself justification and then you're like, okay, you're in the bed. But discipline is set if you don't go, like if you have a string of days or a range of days that you dedicate to a certain task or a certain action or a certain level of engagement, then you must do it. And I know that because I've disciplined myself on other things before, like quitting gambling, like overcoming gambling. I had to discipline myself to get that done. And so I did. I went right to the gym and I was so tired. I was like, oh my God, I don't even know how I was doing it. And at the same time, a lot of thoughts came in my head like, Stace, you did good. You did 4 days already. You know what? It's not going to hurt, but I kind of suppressed those thoughts because that's the comforting average mind speaking. And you could do better because you control yourself. So I went on the treadmill. And matter of fact, yesterday I put in extra because I ran a good, let's say 20 minutes out of the entire 3-hour walk. So walking 9 miles, I get a 3 miles in one hour. So it's about a 3-hour time dedication. And in that time, I read books and I'm listening to podcasts and I'm engaging myself in some other actions. So I'm not just there. And a couple nights before that, I kind of did 6 in the gym and the treadmill. And then I walked the rest outside because it was beautiful. So, but it brought me to this realization that, man, what's a nap? Because my naps usually would take like 3-4 hours. When Stacy says she's going down, if you ask anyone that I know, they'll probably be like, yo, Stacy takes a nap. Okay. And I love them. So I don't down naps because, you could get up and you're off. You're ready. You're full of energy. You're ready to go for the day, for the rest of the day. But then when your naps turn into a full blown sleep, then we got a problem. And then we talk about sleep. We're going to talk about some benefits of napping, and what to do when you feel kind of tired, but there's things on your list that you did not accomplish. There's things on your list that you did not get to, you did not cross off at. And it's 2:00 in the day, it's 3:00 in the day, and you got that that commercial is real, that 2:00 groggy feeling, right? So this podcast is dedicated to helping you understand, first of all, your body, and then understanding what needs to be done, understanding the benefits of sleep, because there's some entrepreneurs, right, that goes on, and they go on a tangent. All I need is 2 hours. 24/7, no sleep hustle, hashtag no sleep when I'm dead. And we know, of course, you will probably die. Okay. But, so we're going to talk about the benefits and, what's a good average, to sleep. A lot of people say, oh, I need 8 hours. I don't need 8 hours at nighttime. But, if you need 8 hours, you need 8 hours. But then when are you going to go to bed? When are you going to get up and get it done? But this is primarily based around naps and what to do to yourself, what to say to yourself when you have those things on your list. There's really no reason for you to be tired. Maybe you ate something that's kind of like it's so lethargic. You ate a pizza and some potatoes and a big steak. And then, in the middle of the day, 3-4 o'clock, and you're just lethargic and you're like, oh man, I should take a nap. Maybe you shouldn't. So we're going to discuss a few things, and I want you to stick around. And the next segment, we're going to talk about who needs it, right? Who needs this? Who does this work for? And then we could get into some definitions, and I'll give you the nap guide. And then in the last segment, we will definitely discuss the benefits and what you could do. So, let's listen to some Strauss. And before we get into this Strauss, and it's going to get into it, so beautiful, this music. It is absolutely gorgeous. The symphony, Richard Strauss. I don't know who I was in my past life where I just love Beethoven, the Mozarts, the orchestras. I just love big music and those ones that tie to your soul, and it makes you kind of dig deeper in the universe, right? This is what this does to me. I love violins, and we're going to actually have it take us out to our first sponsor. If you want to sponsor a show, if you want to sponsor an episode here, all you have to do is email for some instructions, hello@thecomfortkillers.com. Email us, put in the subject line sponsor, and we'll get right to you. So hello@thecomfortkillers.com. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Comfort Killers, I just want to give you a bit of information about the Comfort Killers Academy. I hope to see you behind the scenes and inside the vault, where we're deploying so much information to our Comfort Killers to help them move up a notch in level, in life, and in business. The Comfort Killers Academy is not another course catalog where they just sell you a course and then leave it up to you on your own to figure it out. We're talking about the foundation of success. We're talking about the secret to success, which is constant self-improvement and personal development. And that's what's behind the Comfort Killers Academy. As soon as you drop in the box, we're talking about accountability, goals, and discipline. And then you will be able to go through the journey of success with our help, Theo and I, Thelonia C. Jones, real estate investor, solutionist. We are both on you to continue the growth path to success. So jump behind the scenes, the Comfort Killers Academy right now, $37 a month. And I want to see you there. And then go into our Facebook group. Our Facebook group is a free Facebook group. It's a closed group, so you might want to search for it in Facebook, The Comfort Killers. So check that out, The Comfort Killers Academy and Facebook group, and let's grow together. I am. Welcome back, and let's go right into it. According to the National Sleep Foundation, as a nation, the United States appears to be becoming more and more sleep deprived, and it may be attributed to our busy lifestyle that keeps us from napping. While naps do not necessarily make up for inadequate or poor quality nighttime sleep, a short nap of 20 to 30 minutes can help to improve your mood, alertness, and performance. Okay? So who are the type of people that love naps? I'm glad that I love a nap, and my name is amongst this bunch right here. Winston Churchill was a napper. John F. Kennedy, a napper. Ronald Reagan had naps. Napoleon, of course you guys know Napoleon. And then Albert Einstein, big napper. Thomas Edison, George W. Bush, they love and valued their afternoon naps. You know, so you could have different types of naps. But this one, you know, primarily my podcast is geared towards those changing their lives or on a journey to success, or they want more information to guide them, or they're just self-improving themselves, personally developing themselves, want better lives, want to think better, want to act better, want to live better, and entrepreneurs. And I think that ties in to who I geared this podcast for today, this episode, because again, I wanted to take this huge nap. And then I jumped up and said, you know what, let me do a podcast. Because today is my day that not only I do this podcast that you're hearing right now, I do others. And I batch all my podcasts on a certain day. And I really legit was like, I'm going to take a 30-minute nap, knowing damn well the 30-minute will turn into 3 hours. And there goes a better portion of the day. But this primarily, I wanted people to see, and I wanted people to understand that it's okay. It's okay, especially entrepreneurs, because we live in such a like even the entrepreneur deal is like a rat race. It's like, well, man, maybe, you know, I'm up hustling. And now it seems like everybody wants to have this mentality that they don't sleep. And I'm just saying, hey, there's another side to it. You know, as I know, the fluffy stuff, the things that don't work just to look cool or look trendy or whatever, just don't do it. Because at the end of the day, I'm focused about health. I'm focused about the benefits. I'm focused about living another day. And doing it appropriately in accordance to who I am and my body and the mechanisms and all of that good stuff. So if you are a student, this is for you. I mean, you got a bunch of classes, you're working a 9 to 5, have a family, okay? In corporate America, starting a business, just juggling a couple different things at once. You know, you're a real estate agent, whatever. I mean, teachers, moms, stay-at-home moms, dads, or whatever the case. I think this is for everyone. So when I say who needs it, I think everyone could benefit from having a beautiful nap. So let's get into it. I want to share some definitions. First, the definition of sleep. And the reason why I chose sleep first is because we have to understand, of course, the nap is a I guess it's a type of sleep, right? So I wanted to definitely define sleep first, and then we could get into some benefits, of course, of the nap guide. So sleep, and I love this definition the best. There's a few if you go into the Merriam-Webster, my favorite, but it says here the natural periodic suspension of consciousness during which the powers of the body are restored. Okay, I want to read that again. So we got a couple big words in there. Conscious is one of them. So the natural periodic suspension of consciousness during which the powers of the body are restored. So it resembles a way to kind of give yourself more power. And I love that they use the word power. That's why I stuck with that definition right there. So you want to restore something. So there's a few benefits, and there's a nap guide. Because as I said, my naps were way too long. And I think people get it confused. Like, man, we could get nestled in this bed right now, and we take a nap from 12 to 4, wake up, get our day started. But then guess what happens for your sleep? Sometimes when I take these long, drawn-out naps, which are really bedtime stories, I can't sleep at night. I really can't. So how long to nap? Well, it's really up to you, but here's a guide that'll help you. 10 to 20 minutes is called a power nap and is ideal for a boost in alertness and energy. Okay? This is taken from the guide off of, I think it was uploaded by Gawker. This length usually limits you to a lighter stages of non-rapid eye movement. So this is no REM and NREM sleep, making it easier to hit the ground running after waking up. Now, I don't know about you, but when I take these long naps, I am drowsy when I get up. So 30 minutes is, some studies show sleeping this long may cause sleep inertia, a hangover-like groggy feeling that lasts for up to 30 minutes after waking up before the nap's restorative benefits become apparent. So if you go in for 10 to 20 minutes, power nap, you're up on your feet, you're light, you're alert, let's get the day back going. 30 minutes, you got another 30 minutes, you wake up and you're like, man, I still feel like kind of, and then here comes the benefits after the 30 minutes of that groggy feeling. 60 minutes. Again, this is a nap. You can nap for 60 minutes, but here it is for 60 minutes. This nap is best for improvement in remembering facts, faces, and names. It includes slow wave sleep, the deepest type. The downside to this, of course, just like the 30 minutes, you got some grogginess upon waking up. And then 90 minutes, this is a full cycle of sleep. They're saying if you sleep 90 plus, you are sleeping, okay? Full cycle of sleep, meaning the lighter and deeper stages included REM, so you got some rapid eye movement in there. Typically likened to the dreaming stage. So you could get to the dreaming stage. This leads to improved emotional and procedural memory, like riding a bike, playing a piano, and creativity. A nap of this length typically avoids sleep inertia, making it easier to wake up. So it's funny here because think about this. We just said you get sleep inertia from 30 minutes. You may get it 60 minutes, but 90 minutes, you kind of don't get it. But 10 to 20 minutes is a quick power nap and definitely has lots of benefits to it. So, it's up to you really how long you want to nap for. Yeah, like I said, last night I went to the gym. I walked the 9 miles and I was tired. I was tired as hell. I went to bed about 1:30, I want to say, and I got up at 7. And so which brings me to the next segment, which is we're going to talk about sleep a little bit. But why is napping good for your brain and can actually boost brain power? According to the Reader's Digest in an article there, researchers just found that the best reason you should take more naps, and of course, if it's researched, let's see what we got. We got researchers at Harvard University, the National Sleep Foundation, and a couple others. So there's a few tips here, and we are going to run through them. So if you are into nap taking and you kind of look down upon it, like, why do I always have to take a nap? Like, why am I always tired? You're not alone, and trust me, you're not wrong, okay, into wanting to take a nap. People become more effective problem solvers. It improves memory and creative thinking, okay? Naps help people separate important information from extraneous details and improve our ability to make connections between seemingly unrelated words. So you come out of a nap with more brain power, and over time, you'll start to see this alertness about you, okay? Don't for a second, though, have this nap disrupt your bedtime, your nighttime sleep patterns. Now, that was my mistake. I would nap, well, quote unquote, it's not a nap, but I would sleep in the day, okay? Like, oh, let me take a quick nap. It turns out to be 3 hours. And then I'm up a little later at night because I got rest. Okay, I got rest. So what you want to do in a short-term alertness is 20 to 30 minutes. It's the short nap, the one that we discuss, and that just improves. It has significant benefits to improve your focus without leaving you feeling groggy, and I talked about that, or interfering with sleep. So what you do here is you just find a restful, cool, dark place to lie down in without any noise or distraction. And don't take a nap too early in the day or too close to bedtime. So you could... There's a couple types of naps. There's planned napping, there's emergency napping, and then there's habitual napping. I think I fall into the habitual napping with the rest of the toddlers of America, okay? So planned napping it involves taking a nap before you actually get sleepy, and that's what I did today. Well, I didn't do it. I kind of got my ass up, but I usually take a nap before I get sleepy. You may use this technique when you know that you will be up later than your normal bedtime, or as a mechanism to ward off getting tired earlier. Okay? Emergency napping occurs when you are suddenly very tired and cannot continue with the activity you were originally engaged in. This type of nap can be used to combat drowsy driving or fatigue while using heavy or dangerous machinery. Now, when I was a gambler, okay, in my life, 9 years addicted, I remember this one time I went to Atlantic City and I was there like damn near 24 hours or at least 18, and I had to drive an hour and a half back up to where I lived. Of course, being a loser, lost, right? I'm sure I lost that night. I don't even remember the specific night, but I'm sure I lost money. And I was so tired that I felt my eyes were really googly, like sleep is something that doesn't care if you think that you're up, because your whole body shuts down, your whole system, your whole entire knowingness shuts down. And I felt this coming on where I couldn't even keep my eyelids open. So I decided to pull over at the exit and take a power nap. But this nap turned into about 2 hours. And after that, I kind of felt alive and more up and to it, because the cells of your brain, I mean, everything from your muscles to just the subconscious, the consciousness, the liver, the heart, everything in unison. The blood just needs a rejuvenating power to be restored. And I didn't have any power. So I'm kind of happy I kind of took heed, listened to my body, and pulled over and took that 2-hour nap and was able to carry on with the rest of the trip when I was up. So that's kind of an emergency napping where you you cannot continue. So if you feel that coming on, you definitely have to take heed and just to be on the safe side, nap. Okay. Habitual napping is practiced when a person takes a nap at the same time each day. Young children may fall asleep at about the same time each afternoon, or an adult might take a short nap after lunch each day. So that's habitual napping. So what we learn here is that in what instance should I nap? When should you take a nap? Because it's not a bad thing, guys. I'm telling you, entrepreneurs out there, you're going to be like, no sleep zone. No sleep zone. I'm an entrepreneur. Hustle, 24/7. Hustle. And and at one point you're gonna be like, damn, shit. We were young once, right? And I drank alcohol, and we went to the club, and then we got up, and we were hungover, but still we got up and went to work and did it again and went back out, and we realized that now I can't do that. I drink one drink and I'm done, okay? But before, back in the day, or when I was much younger, I would definitely have this ongoing, let's go. And I look at kids now and I'm like, man, don't you want to take a nap? And they're like, no, don't want to take a nap. So, when you feel it, please do it. But understand that there's benefits to nap taking. And I mentioned some here now, but let's just move into what if you've got enough sleep, you ate some bullshit, and that's the reason why you nap, or that's the reason why you're tired. How could you differentiate lethargicness than just taking a beneficial nap? And that's in the next segment. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Hey, my friends came by and jumped in a mastermind to help the Comfort Killers out about their credit. This is all about repairing, growing, expanding, and leveraging credit. My friend Jessica Sotan and Stephen Holt of SJ Management. They've been doing this for quite some time, and they wrote an ebook to help others get their credit in check. A big part of the credit issue is the education. A lot of people just don't know. And if you don't know, you don't have the knowledge, then of course you're going to be playing the game to lose. So the first step in anything is understanding how the system, how the game is played, and then what are some benefits and what are some tools and resources to help you move ahead of the pack. Your ebook is on its way right now, has your name on it. All you have to do is jump on thecomfortkillers.com. Go in the Facebook group, because we're actually replaying that mastermind in the Facebook group, and that's the Comfort Killers Facebook group on Facebook. Again, credit repair. Do you have average credit? What is average credit? Do you know the reporting bureaus? Do you know how to dispute anything that's fishy on your credit? Do you even got your credit report? All of these things are answered inside the mastermind, and the mastermind is free on replay. All you have to do is jump on the Facebook group, The Comfort Killers, where we're there every day to help teach millions how to get uncomfortable, to think better, act better, and live better. And I'm there and I'm waiting for you, because I want you to grab this free ebook, Your Guide to Excellent Credit. It gives you the education and it gets you started in the right direction. My friends are coming back to do a second follow-up mastermind, but this one we're actually teaching people how to do what we're saying. We're actually teaching people how to dispute. It's a long process, but if you stick with it, your credit will bump up and you'll thank me later. Jump on the Facebook group right now for more information. That is the Comfort Killers Facebook group. If you want the credit repair mastermind right now and avoiding Facebook, well, all you have to do is jump on the Academy. That's the academy.thecomfortkillers.com. Again, academy.thecomfortkillers.com. One more time, the academy.thecomfortkillers.com. Welcome back, Comfort Killer. Stacy A. Cross here. There's no E in my name. Thank you so much for listening so far. If you want more of this, I want you to log on to stacyacross.com. This is episode 7, baby. We're in it for the long haul. Every Thursday at noon, we drop with another monster episode, but they're all stored at stacyacross.com or on your favorite podcast player. Just into Google, Android, Google Play Music, podcasts. I'm in there. So check that out. And iTunes, and a lot of you guys still listen on iTunes. Me personally, I love Podcast Republic. So I get all my favorite podcasts on Podcast Republic. And that goes right to my phone. And I hook my phone up in Bluetooth when I'm driving. So, I got all my favorite podcasts on the go. And I want to make sure that you have this one, the Stacy A. Cross Show, where I'm dispensing indestructible energy since 1981. And I want to thank you. Leave me a review. Leave me a 5-star rating and a review. If you found that this podcast, this show, this one has helped you in any way, or you think it's going to help someone, go ahead and share that out. You have my permission. Share it out. Give it out. Let's spread it about, because that's the way my mission will be fulfilled. My mission in life is to teach millions how to get uncomfortable. Okay? And we are back. And let me just grab a sip of this water. Hey, there's a lot of crazy things happening in the world. I just dropped the video on YouTube. My channel on YouTube is The Comfort Killers. And then I'm building up Stacy A. Cross, that channel as well, which will just have these podcasts for now. And then we're going to do more videos there. But I put a video up regarding the negativity spewing. I mean, it's like every week something else. And I just gave you some tips on how to, kind of sidestep all this negativity, what negativity is. And it's really a learning experience, kind of detach your emotion, help you out a little bit there. So it's the last video that I posted on or published on YouTube. And I want you to check that out and subscribe to my YouTube. It's going to be great. Well, it is great. All right. So let's get back to it. And this one is, I'm not going to play with myself, okay? No pun. I'm not playing with myself because it may be the diet that it may be the diet that's causing us to feel drowsy, to feel sleepy, to need a nap. Not necessarily you need a nap every day, but, maybe it's your diet. And for me, this has been huge in understanding my body. You know your body. See, I'm on a goal to lose some weight here and gain more energy. If I'm dispensing indestructible energy, I gotta always have this energy. But what you eat and how you sleep go hand in hand, right? So if you're eating crap, you're sleeping crappy, and you're the no sleep zone hustler 24/7, put it into work and never go into bed because I'm going to be an entrepreneur instead. That's not an entrepreneur. It's crazy. Certain foods and beverages will perk you up, and you could, you got the ones that always drinking these monster drinks and these coffees. And I'm telling you, I actually cut down my coffee this week along with my 9-mile walk and my caffeine intake. And I'm seeing a difference. Let's see how many naps I had this week. I think I had 2 naps in the last 5 days, but it could be primarily the meals, right? And let's talk about the food hub, the hub spot, the food hub. Up the street, I can actually look out my window right now, and there's this place in Philadelphia called Insomnia Cookies, man. They actually bake it right there. It smells. When they're actually baking it, I can smell it through my window, and it calls me, and I run downstairs, and I run out there, and I'm like, ooh, I need some Insomnia cookies. And then the chocolate chip and the chocolate chip cookies is melting in your freaking hand. And then they have milk. And then after that, you need a nap. Your food may be causing you to feel drowsy. So, and the way you could tell is if you're exceptionally tired after your meals, you may want to limit some foods that you're intaking. Now, here are some foods that could get you sleepy. And the first one is bread. And I love bread. okay? But it's carbs. And when you throw all that carbs in your system, your blood glucose levels jump, they spike up. So you get a burst of energy. But when the glucose level drops back down, you're experiencing an energy crash that will have you ready for a nap. And that's why I said the nap is good, but are you forcing naps because of what you're eating? You see what I'm saying? Could you cut out the bread and then not nap because you have the energy sustaining because you ate a little bit of greens for your afternoon lunch? Here's another one. Cherries. Cherries, I know you're going to be like, oh my God, cherries, Stace. But cherries are naturally high in hormone melatonin, okay? And if you think about melatonin, right? It controls your sleep and wake cycles. I never knew this. So it should be more of an after dinner snack than maybe an afternoon snack. So if you didn't know, now you know. You thought the cherries was keeping you up. The cherries is knocking you down. Another one is turkey. And here's the total bullshit, because I had a turkey sandwich before I did this this episode. So I had the bread and the turkey. And the reason why the turkey is in this category because it increases serotonin levels. All right? It increases serotonin levels. And then you're going to be like, Stacy, well, what is a serotonin? So we had melatonin, and now we have serotonin. And it's anything that ends in a IN is a hormone, okay? So let's look at this. Serotonin. It's a phenolic amine neurotransmitter that is powerful vasoconstrictor, and is found especially in the brain, blood serum, and gastric mucose. Okay? I'm trying to get more. See, this is how I learn anything. We go deeper. We go deeper and deeper. Help you reach the, you know that song? Who knows that song? Email, the first person to email, who is that? Who is that? Deeper and deeper, help you reach the. All right, so too much serotonin, can it make you depressed? Does it affect your mood? What's the facts about serotonin do's and don'ts? Okay. First of all, serotonin is an important chemical neurotransmitter in the human body. It maintains your mood balance. Maintains your mood balance. Used inside the brain, must be produced within it. So now we got turkey with the serotonin. And that's why I guess in Thanksgiving, right? If you think about it, in Thanksgiving, everybody goes to sleep after they had the turkey. Bananas. Here we are. We thinking that bananas is the thing. I have one up there. I was going to make me a fruit smoothie today. And then I was like, I don't want to. I want to have a turkey sandwich. And then look what happened. But bananas, potassium and magnesium in bananas, they're to blame for the sleepy feeling, okay? They help relax your muscles, but they send you off into dreamland. Reach for an orange. Reach for an orange. So now you know that foods can contribute to your sleepiness, to your drowsiness. You know, and then we think that, we're supposed to just take a nap, right? But and let's not get into the McDonald's and the Wendy's, because we all know what happens when you eat that. And then you feel like you're just ready for a death sleep, right? So pasta, of course, you're going to have that red meat. Salmon is a part of this, makes you sleepy, and you got to just know when you're eating these foods. Now, if I do that, I want to give you foods that make you energetic, right? Energized. Let's give you some food that gets you energized, and I'm going to give you 10 right now. And the first one, of course, is water. And that's why I have it. It's the first one on everyone's list. I have it here. I actually have to drink more water. I can see myself consume less water within the last 2 months or so. I had the machine, the alkaline water machine. Now my friend has the machine, I don't, so I'm resort to buying these bottles of water, and I live on the 4th floor, no excuse, but I don't get a lot of it. So water, how much water do you drink? I'm going for a gallon a day, but yes, water does keep you energized. Nuts, seeds, and oils, peanut butter, a bag of almonds, just something, a handful of almonds on the go, 2 teaspoons of peanut butter on an apple slice, avocado on Ezekiel bread toast, all these things will give you energy. Greek yogurt, good for me. I love Greek yogurt, so that's a good one. Lean protein. See, a lot of these things are, back and forth. In one aspect of it, bananas will make you sleepy, but in another aspect of it, they will give you energy, Then we have lentils, which is the beans, okay? Little beans, nutritional gems. Lentils, put it in some soups, put it in some salads, and there you go. Dark leafy greens, throw a handful in your next smoothie. I usually do that. I throw spinach in my smoothie. Whole grains, porridge and oatmeal and stuff like that. Dark chocolate is on here. So you kind of gotta look at it and say, okay, and be real with yourself. Is it what I'm eating that's causing me to feel like I need a nap? Is it because I'm just full of energy and I know naps are beneficial for me, so I'm going to take a nap? Or is it the other way? You're not sleeping well. You're on this crazy time deadline thing and you can't get enough sleep and you're like, what shall I do? Well, how many hours of night do you sleep? I sleep 7. I think that's really all I need. I could push 6 some nights. Anything less than that, I really don't want to do it. I can do it. I can perform. It's okay, but I don't really want to get into the habit of sleeping less than 6 hours a night. So you have to take all of this in consideration. We're talking about getting better, acting better, living better. And a part of the living better lifestyle, we have to look at our sleep patterns. We have to look at what we're putting inside our bodies, what we're consuming. As far as the 9-mile walk, wish me freaking luck. I have today and tomorrow left to do in that. I actually did 6 days of it, including today and tomorrow. So that's there. And so, of course, I have a big goal. And my goal is to produce more energy, be highly energized, because I actually, as a part of my mission, is to influence millions using my energy and voice. And I can't be lethargic. I can't just be sleeping. I can't be napping. Napping is good for me though, but I gotta I gotta make it less time. So I gotta look at 10 to 20 minutes of nap now. So again, if this helped you, I just wanted to make sure that you had this in your data bank to go on with. But I really wanted to get that out because today, like I said, I wanted to take the nap, but what did I do instead? I said, you know what? Let me do these podcasts. And really just switching that and telling my body no, because I know why I needed the nap. I didn't need the nap because I didn't have enough sleep. I didn't need the nap because, I ate some crazy stuff. I needed the nap. And actually I had chicken wings this morning, so it probably was because of that. But I could have attributed it to a lot of things. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to take this nap. I'm going to continue working. And that's what it is. So sometimes you have to kind of punch yourself in the face and get with it and say, you know what? I really don't need a 20-minute nap right now. What I need to do is finish this thing. So if you have things on your list that you need to get done, kind of weigh the options here, but be real with yourself, be honest and understand that maybe you're taking the nap, but you really didn't need it because there's nothing that says you should have it. Maybe pull out the different foods that you're eating and watch that, drink plenty of water, and you'll have enough energy to sustain you throughout the day. Okay? I am Stacy A. Cross. And there is no E in my name. Again, the Comfort Killers Academy, we're rocking it at $37 a month. Send in your questions to me personally, hello@thecomfortkillers.com, and lead me on all the socials, everywhere. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next week, and we have another beautiful episode coming next week. And again, I want to make sure that everyone that listens to this, everyone that's in the Comfort Killers Academy, everyone that's a Comfort Killer has that credit repair mastermind. So check the show notes. All of that information will be there. And I appreciate you for listening. Send me that 5-star review, subscribe, and let's go. I am